Hi Pisces, it's Mel. Welcome to your love reading for 2021. Now this is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So let's just go ahead and get started with your reading. All right. Let's see. Spirit, give me a Celtic cross for Pisces in 2021. Pisces in 2021. What's going on? Pisces in love. All right, Pisces, coming into your reading, the Nine of Wands, crossed by the Page of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess up top, Six of Cups at the bottom here, the Three of Wands in the recent past. We have the Ten of Cups, okay, the Nine of Swords, and the 10, I don't like that. Ace of Swords at the bottom. Okay. Whew. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs. But overall, don't stress about these two cards, because one of them doesn't even apply to you. And this Ten of Swords, it's not as harsh as it looks. All right, let me tell you what I'm seeing here, Pisces. I am seeing here that you are in love with someone, that communication may not be the best at times, but you are still holding on, you are still moving forward, and this is who you want. Could be an earth sign or another Pisces. This is who you want. But sometimes you can't communicate, sometimes they don't communicate. There's some sort of communication issue. It's like both of you kind of communicate telepathically more than anything, because there's a very strong connection between you two with the High Priestess and the Six of Cups. There's a very strong connection. For you singles, 2020 was a year of looking, a year of waiting for ships to come in, a year of wondering when will it happen. And the first half of 2021, I have to tell you, it's going to be the same. But you do get a lucky break in the second half of 2021. There's some sort of happy coming together here with a Ten of Cups. And this could be a new love for some of you. After looking and putting yourself out there and waiting, it's here. For those of you who are dealing with someone already, yeah, communication may not be the best at times, but you're both still holding on. And it's going to reach a very good point in the second half of 2021. So let's start pulling clarifiers here. Show me that Nine of Wands. Pisces, you're a fighter. You fight for love, okay? Let me tell you, Knight of Swords, of course. You are a fighter. You fight for love. And what I mean by that is that you never give up. You never give up on love, and it shows, okay? Certain experiences help you grow, mature. They help you wisen up. But overall, that hopeless romantic is still there within you. Now, with that Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands, it's that energy again of, you know, trying to take control of the situation, trying to persevere, keep it going, because the connection is great. The connection is absolutely there. However, we are having some difficulty communicating. Show me that Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's an earth sign here that you're either having trouble communicating with, or they're having trouble communicating with you. It feels like someone is just not that talkative. And this could be you or them. Someone is just not that talkative. Communication kind of flounders. Perhaps you're not really understanding one another. And I do see that being an issue in 2021 as well, especially the first half. But with that Nine of Wands and the Knight of Swords, you persevere. You will continue attacking. You will continue fighting for it. Because you know how you feel, and you feel very strong about this person. Show me that High Priestess, please. Two of Swords. You may go through periods where you're kind of conflicted yourself, because even though you are fighting for the communication, sometimes you don't speak up, or you try to ignore certain issues that are clearly there. Some of you may withdraw whenever there's a fight or there's some sort of conflict. But be careful with that energy, because the Nine of Swords is coming in, and this is in your environment. I have a feeling that your person feels misunderstood. And whenever you two don't talk things through, whenever you both try to brush it under the surface and move forward without really discussing it, without really moving things, without really fixing things before moving on, it really affects your person. All right, let's see. Show me that Six of Cups. But Pisces, you feel like this person is your soulmate. You are like, yeah, this is my soulmate. This is the person for me. We're going to make it work no matter what. And that's it. And that is it. However, Six of Cups in the Tower. I feel like there's some things that your intuition is telling you about that you're trying to ignore. But you're such an intuitive sign. It's like you're trying to block your own intuition from yourself. You're trying to block your own intuition from yourself, I have to tell you. There's something here that isn't working, and it's affecting your person greatly, especially when they can't really discuss it or really move past it. You may do very well at ignoring it, but they really don't. And it's really weighing down on them. Perhaps that's why they're choosing not to speak up. Let's see. Now, in the recent past, which is 2020, we have that Three of Wands. So for you Pisces singles, you've been waiting, you've been holding on, waiting for ships to come in, seeing what is out there. For others of you who are already involved, this is you seeing long term. This is you looking at the relationship kind of in the long term, the long scheme of things. Three of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Some of you have made a long-term plan when it comes to this connection and this person. But regardless of your situation in love, you've definitely matured in love. I have to tell you, you've learned a lot of lessons. You've really integrated them. Yeah, you've learned a lot of lessons. You've really integrated them. There's a lot of learning going on here when it comes to your perception of love, but there's still a lot more learning to do, I have to say. Especially when it comes to not ignoring what your intuition is trying to tell you, not ignoring the red flags or any sort of issues that do come up between you two. Now, in the second half of 2021, we have the Ten of Cups. So you guys are going to go through a really good period in love in the second half of 2021. Some of you will be entering into a new relationship. Others of you, the connection between you and the person that you're already dealing with is going to grow stronger. It's like you two are more united than ever. Everything's moving forward consistently. Happy home, happy life. It's good. It's good. Let's get one more card. And the Page of Cups. Yeah, everything seems to be moving forward. Everything is good. For some of you, there's a new love coming in. This may be an air sign or someone who overthinks quite a lot. And they may be stressed about approaching you, or perhaps they feel like you're not interested in them, especially if it's someone new. But for those of you who are already dealing with someone, I'm seeing issues. I'm so sorry. I don't want to focus on the negative, but even though it looks great, there's a lot of issues surrounding it that I can't ignore. This to me, this is small talk. This is, exchanging pleasantries. Everything is good on the surface, but not really diving deep. And it's affecting your partner, Pisces. It's affecting the person that you're dealing with. Show me that Nine of Swords. There's something that is... I feel like for you, it may not be a big deal if you can't express yourself, or you may express yourself through other means. But for your partner, not being able to express themselves with you, to discuss problems, to, have some conflict, to have that dialogue, it's really weighing them down. Show me that Nine of Swords. Ace of Wands. And it feels like to them, it's like they try and try and try again every time, but they feel like they're being met with, someone who doesn't want to discuss it. They're being met with someone who perhaps doesn't want to dive deep in that sense. And remember, this can go vice versa. Let's get one more card here. And the Three of Swords. But ultimately, I feel like this stress that they are dealing with, it's going to drive them to take one final step or one final action. And that is to break up or to separate. Okay? And I feel like for you, because you have this as the most likely outcome, you're not going to see it coming at all. Because, you're going to be like, well, a couple of weeks ago, we were great. We were doing amazing. Everything was good. But you may not realize that underneath that happy front, there was a lot lurking. There was a lot underneath the surface. So you may be a little bit blindsided by this, Pisces. But yeah, again, Ten of Swords and the Six of Swords. There's a lot of issues that you're kind of avoiding. You're holding back from. You're protecting yourself from. A lot of you feel like if you acknowledge these issues head on, then they're going to be the demise of the relationship. But that's not the case. Let's get one more card for the most likely outcome. And the Eight of Wands. It can go either way. Pisces, the cards are never set in stone. You have the ability to move things into whatever direction you want them to go into. Have that conversation. If you want this relationship to last, you need to talk it out. You need to put everything on the table. And if there's conflict, if there's argument, if there's, some sort of fight or anything like that, it needs to come out. Otherwise, it's gonna brew under the surface, and it's gonna bubble through anyway. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there, you guys. I wish you all the very, very best. Stay safe, stay healthy, happy holidays, and I will see you next time. And bye for now.